Alright, I'm gonna show you how to make a DP Beats X Zay Skills X sgpwes type beat. Here's a preview of it.
Strqo, what the fuck?
But yeah, y'all get the point of that. So what I started off with was an Electra X. So if I go to right here, if I go to browse, it's the art multiplayer S Lonely Tree. And then I added a halftime, gross beat portal, and EQ on it. But let's just start with the halftime. I put on 1/4. I put the sustain at 28 milliseconds and the mix at 100. Gross beat. I use my own custom preset. I am currently working on a gross beat bank right now, actually. So that's coming out soon. But I use the Insanity preset. Sounds like this, obviously, without all the effects on. Here's what halftime sounds like by alone, though. But without halftime, it sounds like this. So it's a big difference. Then gross beat sounds like this too, with halftime and gross beat combined. You can see that there's a lot of low end, because of the bass. I cut out in the EQ2 here, but we'll talk about that later. Not really a lot to talk about it anyway. It's just cutting out the bass. But portal, I used the portal bank, and I used the diamond preset. Nothing special here. Then obviously I cut out the bass with an EQ. And I put the mix on here to 49% for the portal as well. Second thing I used was Serum. Without effects. Such a big difference. I kind of processed a lot of it with EQ, but yeah, this is the second preset for my bank for gross beat. Sounds like this just by itself. And then I cut out the bass with an EQ. Then I cut out the highs and bass again with an EQ, another one, and then I went and took out some of the mid frequencies, because without it sounds like this. With it sounds like this. Because there's a lot of mid frequency showing up here. So if I reset this right here, around like in the middle between these two, so I just took that shit down there. And I also turned down the treble a bit. That's pretty much that. In the portal, I did the trip preset in the Space Tones bank. trip is the preset for this one, and then I put the mix to 22%. That's pretty much that. Then we have another Electrex. It's just an effect, but it's in effects, and then it's called Spaceships MXS in Electrex. Just add an EQ to cut out a shit ton of the mid, some of the mid, but all the low, mid, bass, and sub is gone. So I basically cut it around 806 hertz, pretty much. Or actually, no, it is around like 992 hertz or something. But yeah, around 1,000 hertz, pretty much. I cut there, and then let's go to the other part of the melody. This right here. This was in Nexus 3, and then we go to chiptunes in the folder section, just in chiptunes. And then I went to arpeggiator, or ARP. I went to a arpeggio, and then I went to chord me 1, and then I added a halftime, put this in 90% with 1/4 again. Portal, reverse steps 2, gross beat, space, preset again for my bank. When I release this, I'm releasing the bank for free, so it's gonna have pretty much all the slots filled with everything, and then I'm gonna release it for free, cause yeah, I'm nice anyway. Then another portal bank, or another portal preset. It's called and filtering from the space tones, I believe in. Yeah, space tones. Put the mix around here, around 74 or 75%. Shit, but yeah. Then I added a bass cut off again. So if you're wondering why this is curved a little bit, it's usually like this. But what I did was I just turned this up a bit, like around here, and I cut it around like 200, 300 hertz, 293 to 300 hertz. So yeah, and then I added a chorus. I turned the mix down to 75 on this though, and then I turned the delay down to 8.09 in the chorus. So then this next one. This one is an unnamed slot, but I'm going to name it right now. I'm going to name it Dog. Because why not? But yeah, I added this. This is basically like a choir sign voice lead in Nexus 3. I just switched up voice, went to all, lead, and then sign voice. Should be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be the eighth one, or the 8th preset. If not, I'm fucking retarded at counting, but yeah. Portal. I have Cat. Is the preset name, and this is in the space tones again. I've been fucking with a lot of these banks actually too. So, and I put the mix around like 49-50%, and then I turned this to 58% in the actual mixer window in FL Studio. Put a trimulator on this bitch, and then I put soft square, and I just turned I left everything the same in here except the soft square. It's Premiere, but just go to here, click soft square, and then I cut off the bass around, or bass, low, mid, and sub around like 600 to 610 hertz, and then what I did was I added an 808. From the DP beat shows the screen drum kit. It's basically the DP beats 808. Shoot. And then I added another. This is a clap. then just repeats, and then hi-hat. But yeah, it's pretty wavy actually. I like it. I added a halftime, a quarter, or 1/4, and then I added a on the swell. It says swell because I turned this all the way up. I turned the smoothing up to 500 milliseconds, and then I turned the mix to 17% in halftime, and then 66% for halftime in the mix level in the mixer window, and then effectrix. Put this to 1/8. It's basically just this downward stare preset around like 60 to 52% mix level for the master mix, and then the downward stare mix for the X loop, it's like 83.5%. And then loop, I didn't do loop. I didn't do any of this except reverse. I did a reverse, quarter reverse. Didn't do anything with that. Just selected the preset and just let it go. Pretty much, I just selected where I wanted to go. Usually wanted to have the reverse on time, like each beat or like each half beat, like da da or da da. You know, I don't know if you know what I mean, but anyway, I added another effectrix. This was actually a preset from effectrix itself called Permaloop. It should be in here somewhere. Oh, I have to fucking find it again. It's not that bad though because it's like pretty. Yeah, it's in Factory 2, and then 14 is the number, preset number. And I just turned the mix down hella on this one. I think like 10-20%, but. And then I just turned the mix level for both of the effectrixes. So the first effectrix I did was 57% mix level, and then this one was 61% mix level for the second effectrix. And then I EQ'd it. I turned down the presence a bit at around 48-69 kHz, around 39% down. And then I turned down the bass here. Then I added a open hi-hat. Yeah, nothing special about it, just an open hi-hat. There's no effects on it, I don't believe. Just to cut off the bass and that's it. Then this one, this is the second 808. Now this 808 is gonna be released soon. This is a pitchy 808. This is like the Dolan Beats X Chief Keef type 808. If you heard the song "Buy It" by Chief Keef, it was produced by Dolan Beats. It's not. This isn't the same exact 808. I recreated it in 3XOSC pretty easily, but it's not exact. But it's pretty damn close. But this is what it sounds like. So yeah, but with this one, this 808 right here, it's not as. This one has more variation than this one right here. Because when you move subs up and down a lot in the piano roll, it kind of gets a little weird, especially if you're pitching the 808 up and down. Like this one's pitched from the start all the way down, so it's like it's down. It's pitching down as the 808 plays. So that's why if you put like right here, it sounds like a shitty ass kick. So that's why I don't like putting it all the way up or down too much either, because if you put it down too much, if you have distortion on it like I do right here, it doesn't sound the best. So that's why I just have it in the middle here. I mean, if you are pretty good at if you're good at processing stuff, or if you're good at adding effects or mixing and mastering or doing whatever like that, mixing or mastering, doing whatever that, you could probably figure it out pretty easily how to fix it. But just keep it simple for beginners. I didn't do anything on this 808. I just left it as it is. So that's it, pretty much. And then this is a snare. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, it was. It's been a minute. With not having another YouTube channel, I apologize for that. But anyways, have a good day, y'all. Peace. I'll play the beat one more time. So, yeah, stay safe, y'all.
strqo, what the fuck?